Ever get frustrated with a company's outdated training system? You know, the ones with the clunky interfaces and content that feels about as relevant as a fax machine manual.
Right.
Well, today's deep dive is all about a company that said bye-bye to all that and embraced a cutting-edge solution. We're talking about East Midlands Trains, and let me tell you, they had a training challenge that would make your head spin.
They really did.
Right.
Imagine having to train thousands of employees,
Oh, yeah.
each with very specific roles, from conductors to engineers to customer service, and keeping track of it all. And it's not just about checking boxes.
Mm-hmm.
It's about safety,
Yeah.
compliance, and making sure everyone is equipped to handle, well, whatever comes their way on the tracks.
Right, lives are literally at stake if someone isn't properly trained. So East Midlands Trains knew they needed something better than a filing cabinet full of dusty old manuals. Enter Totara, a learning management system, or LMS. That became their secret weapon for streamlining operations and empowering their workforce.
You know, you might be wondering, what exactly IEIS and LMS?
Yeah, what is that?
And why should you care?
Yeah, why should I care?
Well, think of it this way.
Okay.
Imagine a virtual campus where employees can access all their training materials, track their progress, and even collaborate with colleagues, all in one place.
Okay, so it's like taking all those scattered training resources,
Yes.
putting them into one sleek, user-friendly platform.
Exactly.
So how did East Midlands Trains make the Totara system work for them? It's not like they could just download an app and call it a day, right?
You're absolutely right. And that's what makes this deep dive so fascinating. They partnered with a company called Webanywhere. And instead of just getting a generic, off-the-shelf solution, they opted for something truly tailored to their needs.
So it's like going to a tailor for a bespoke suit instead of grabbing something off the rack?
Exactly. They chose an open source system, which gave them the flexibility to customize it down to the finest detail. Now, this is where it gets really interesting. Open source isn't just some tech buzzword. It's about community, collaboration, and having the freedom to adapt and evolve the software without being shackled by proprietary licenses.
Okay, so break this down for me like I'm just arriving at the station. Why is this open source thing such a big deal, especially for a company as large as East Midlands Trains?
Well, imagine this. Instead of being limited to a small team of developers, you have access to a global community of tech wizards who are constantly improving and refining the software.
Wow.
It's like having thousands of people working behind the scenes to make your system the best that it can be. Plus, it's incredibly cost-effective because you're not shelling out huge sums for licensing fees.
So it's like the difference between taking a crowded commuter train with limited stops and having your own private express lane to your destination.
Now you're getting it. And in the case of East Midlands Trains, this freedom meant they could work with Webanywhere to create a system that perfectly aligned with their existing workflows and processes. They even built a custom plugin to streamline their trainee booking process, making it seamless for everyone involved.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
It's like they had a team of expert tailors crafting the perfect system for their needs.
Right.
But let's be honest, sometimes even with the best intentions, technology projects can go off the rails.
Oh, yeah.
So how did East Midlands Trains make sure this implementation went smoothly?
That's where the people part of the equation comes in.
Okay.
You see, technology is only as good as the people using it.
Right.
Webanywhere understood this.
Yeah.
And they didn't just hand over the keys and walk away.
Right.
They provided
Well,
comprehensive training and support to the East Midlands Trains team,
okay.
ensuring they felt confident and comfortable using the new LMS.
So it's not just about building a fantastic train. It's
Right.
about making sure the conductors know how to drive it.
Precisely. And this is often where organizations stumble. They invest in shiny new systems, but neglect the crucial step of bringing their employees along on the journey.
Right.
Webanyware's approach ensured that everyone at East Midlands Trains,
Okay.
from the IT department to frontline staff, was on board and ready to embrace the change.
Okay, so they've got this customized system.
Right.
They've got their team trained and ready to go.
Yeah.
But the big question is, did it actually work? Did Totara live up to the hype?
Well, I could tell you it was a resounding success, but I think it's more powerful to hear it straight from the source.
Yeah.
Kay Sampson, the fleet training manager at East Midlands Trains, said, and I quote, "Webanyware are very approachable and have worked with the development of our requirements for the company's LMS system. Their guidance to non-technical individuals has meant we have been able to produce the company's first LMS system for initial rollout with the development of the system to enable it to fit our working needs.
Now that's what I call a glowing review. It sounds like East Midlands Trains went from feeling like their training program was stuck at the station to having a high-speed rail line to success.
Exactly. They were able to streamline their training processes,
Yeah.
ensure compliance with all the necessary regulations, and even improve employee engagement with more interactive and accessible learning materials.
It's amazing how the right technology, implemented thoughtfully, can have such a ripple effect throughout an entire organization.
It really is.
But this story isn't just about trains, is it? You're right on track with that one.
What's fascinating here is that this case study, it reveals a blueprint for success that reaches far beyond the world of train tracks.
So it's about more than just getting people up to speed on the latest train schedules.
Absolutely. This is about embracing a new way of thinking about technology implementation. It's about understanding that a one-size-fits-all approach, it rarely works, and that true success lies in customization, collaboration, and a deep understanding of the human element.
It's about finding the perfect fit, just like East Midlands Trains did with their custom-tailored LMS.
Exactly. They recognize that technology should empower their workforce, not hinder it. And by investing in a system that was flexible, adaptable, and built around their specific needs, they were able to unlock a whole new level of efficiency and effectiveness.
It makes you wonder, if this kind of transformation can happen with something as complex as a train network, what other industries could benefit from this approach?
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? Imagine the possibilities in healthcare, education, manufacturing, any field where streamlined training and knowledge sharing are critical.
It's like East Midlands Trains has punched their ticket to the future of workforce development, and they've left the doors open for others to hop on board.
And that, dear listener, is the beauty of a deep dive like this. We've unearthed valuable insights, sparked new ideas, and hopefully inspired you to think differently about the power of technology and the importance of human-centered design.
So the next time you're frustrated by an outdated system or a clunky interface, remember this story. It's a reminder that there's always a better way, and sometimes it starts with thinking outside the boxcar.
Keep asking questions. Keep exploring new possibilities. And who knows, maybe you'll be the one leading the charge towards a future where technology truly empowers us all.
And on that note, we've reached the end of our journey today. Thanks for hopping on board for this deep dive into the world of East Midlands Trains and the power of customized learning. Until next time, keep those wheels turning.